Hello you guys, this is Latios and Latios, and for this video I'm gonna bring you a video that I really should have done a while ago. So let's do this. Date, no, I didn't click on that. Date, yes, please take me there. Why is right beside you lighting up for me, bro? Why? Is it gone? Damn it. Oh, there are, okay, rumors and secret. Okay, so date with him. Come on. I actually want to read this for you. So, prison date. I was imprisoned by the evil queen in the castle for telling the truth. There I met the exiled prince who might be able to help me escape. Let's do this. Let's see. Once upon a time, there was an all-knowing magic mirror, the greatest treasure in all of the land, coveted by men and women alike. The mirror belonged to a beautiful queen, and it would answer one question for her every day. Ooh, what is this question? Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? All right. Who? Hold on. Magic mirror. What kind of voice? Your Majesty, I've already told you 1115 times. Oh, 1115 times. The fairest of them all is the most definitely not you. Now give it up. Oh, damn. If you don't have any more questions for me, I'm going back to sleep. What a bitchy mirror, huh? In the fit of rage, the queen ordered the kingdom's greatest mage to entombed the mirror inside a distant castle. Eternal darkness filled the castle, which is surrounded by a cursed apple wood. The mage sealed the power of the mirror inside an apple, in the deepest reaches of the forest. Centuries have passed, and the mirror is about to disappear as the last of its energy fades away. Uh-oh. Ding. The dull, sonorous sound of the wall clock fills the room. The heavy curtains are drawn back and bright light spills across my face. Just give me a few more minutes. Save your questions for later. You think this castle really is cursed? Ooh, hard to say. They say the forest outside is cursed. No one can enter, although His Majesty still managed to get us in here. Didn't he? Who's talking? The loud voices drone on and on and on, pounding at the temples like a couple of hammers. Makes sense, but it was a bit harsh of the queen, exiling him to such a godforsaken place. Whoa, what happened? Can a girl get some sleep around here? My God, all of you. Go away. The voices fell silent as if quieted by an angry shout. I let out a long, happy sigh and snuggled back down. Now shut the hell up. I want to get my beauty sleep. Majesty, we are cleaning your room.
Thank you.
Thank you. What? A clear and pleasant male voice reaches my ears. It sounds calm and self-assured, not anxious or afraid like the other voices just a moment ago. Emerging from endless darkness, my eyes flick right open. Another pair of eyes are staring directly into mine, laying in my bed next to me. Oh. You know, I just realized I really wish we could change. No, because this is the first time I'm seeing him in this costume with this sprite. We can't really change like the gestures of their sprites in the go see him section, right? Because he looks amazing like this. A man is leaning over me. I can see my reflection in his gentle eyes. He carefully wipes a speck of dust off my face with the tip of his finger. Oh my God. What? I startled and retreated a few steps. Then I remembered humans cannot see me inside the mirror, and I put my hand on my chest to calm. Wait. So she's stuck in the mirror? What? Oh, humans. She said humans. You scared me. He scanned my face. His eyes disinterested? Yes, disinterested. He probably thinks I'm a regular mirror. I relax and get up on my tiptoes to get a closer look at him. I end up getting a face full of dust and sneezing several times. Achoo! Oh, he pauses for a moment, then opens his mouth to speak.
The room is clean. You may leave.
Okay. Yes. The servant girl behind him curtsies and withdraws. So she's the mirror and she's stuck. So servant girl. Very good, your majesty. Your majesty? Uh-oh. I finally began to make some sense of the situation. So here's the prince, the one the queen spoke of all the time. Oh, I recall he was only young when I was first locked inside the castle. Oh my goodness, has it been so long? Wait, this is the story of Snow White? Is it? Because there's an apple, and apples with Snow White. She ate it and she got poisoned or something? I don't remember. Suddenly aware of the passage of time, my eyes were drawn to the forest outside the window. To my surprise, a winding lane has opened up in the impenetrable applewood as some kind of force is holding back the trees. Ooh. I turned my attention back. The prince and looked him up and down. I turned my attention back to the prince, and I kept looking at him thoughtfully. No ordinary mortal could enter those cursed woods. There must be something special about him. It's Lucien. Maybe he can help me lift the curse. Maybe he can help me escape this castle. Please help me. I am stuck in this mirror, if I understood this right. Please. I am talking to myself and looking at the prince. He is sitting beside the desk reading. Concerned, I will startle him if I walk straight out of the mirror. I think it over and decide to make a less direct approach. Light gathers itself on the surface of the mirror, transforming itself into a twig and emerging slowly onto the room. The twig moves up onto the bookshelf. I twitch my finger, and the twig catches one of the books, making a noise. The prince's hand pauses as he flips through the book in front of him. Distracted, he looks over my direction. He then looks away and down at the book lying on the floor next to him. What was that? I look at him strangely, trying to gauge him. What is he going to do next? Too restrained, perhaps? I clench my fist and conjure an even larger disk of light, which congeals into a fresh-looking tree branch. I move it towards the nearby window and smash it open. The cold night air rushes in, sending the pages of the book he is reading in all over in many directions, just out of nowhere. He finally reacts, getting up and closing the shutters. He then sits back down. What's wrong with him? He's as cold as a fish. A feeling of defeat sweeps over me. Standing in the darkness, I remember the reason I was banished to this castle and take a swipe at the mirror in front of me. Life is hard for an honest magic mirror. But I'll never say she's the fairest of them all, even if she keeps me here for 1,000 years. Calming myself and not worrying about whether or not I'll scare him, I decide to leave the darkness and step out of the mirror. Oh my God. Quietly, I walk up behind him and poke my head out. I can see the book laid out on the table in front of him. It is a storybook. Legend has it, in the castle there is a magic mirror which knew the answer to every question you might ask. Interesting magic mirror, right? Ask it. I don't know. How's 2021 going to be better? Yes, I hope. But she was also very ugly and liked to eat the souls of any travelers who came her way. Holy crap. Reading it, I get a sinking feeling. How could the mirror in the book have so much in common with me? I scream in frustration. Why? Why is this happening? Why, man? I'm not like that at all. The grimoire clearly states that when striking a bargain with humans, the superior demon can only entice them using conditions they cannot refuse. Who the hell wants to eat their dried up old souls anyway? How do people voice act when they cannot let... Who the hell wants to eat their dried up souls anyway? He's just laughed like the prince laughs quietly to himself. Then, with lightning speed, he grabs my wrist and pins me down on the table. Okay. Well, okay.
Shouldn't a superior demon take a little more care when trying to entice a human?
Why does he sound weird? I can't hear his voice very well when I'm recording, or any voice for that matter. Is it just his voice actor that changed his voice here? Because he's a prince? I don't know, bro, but holy cow. The prince has the same distant, unfathomable look in his eyes he does when he is reading. You could see me all this time? You could hear what I was saying? Oops. Crafty human, let me go. I quickly conjured twigs and vines. Twigs and vines? And hurl them at Lucien, the prince. Wraps around his wrist, then break free and fly back to the mirror. What? Oh, she broke free and flew back in the mirror. Horrible human.
So are you the magic mirror in the story?
No.
It seems the rumors were not true on all counts.
Okay. I lean halfway out of the mirror and retort angrily. You dare to ridicule me? Oh, I am the mighty, almighty magic mirror. I wield great power that you that you cannot get out of. You know many secrets, okay? I try to make it sound threatening and ominous, but this is Lucien. Why would he ever feel threatened? Aren't you afraid I will throw you out of the window? I'm gonna twig him out the window. That sounded weird. The prince doesn't seem too bothered by my threats. Instead, he feigns surprise.
If you know everything, then why even ask if I'm afraid?
Thank you, I just said that. Oh my God. He has me at a loss. For once in my life, I can't think of anything to say. The prince chuckles, saying nothing. Oh? Ooh, this is the first time we've seen this background. The dawn light filters into the room, dispelling the dust and filling the space with warmth. I sit inside my mirror, dark rings under my eyes, staring at the prince. And I'm just so lonely. After I fled to my mirror in a rage, the prince acted like nothing ever happened. He blew out his candle and went straight to bed. And I could spy on him sleeping inside my mirror. Can Lucien actually go through it? Hell no, why would he, right? I didn't sleep a wink. It was the first time in my life I have ever suffered from insomnia. He is standing in front of the mirror. I look back at him warily, not knowing what he intends to do next. He looks half asleep. His eyes are downcast. His hand rests on his collar, as if he is about to pull his shirt down and down. Come on. Please, this magic mirror, and pull your shirt down some more. Horrible human, what are you doing? I immediately regret yelling at him. His hand twitched, as though finally waking up. His eyes flick right open.
Good morning, Miss Mirror.
Ohio, Mirror-chan.
My, aren't you the early riser? If a little testy.
It's not every day you can piss off a mirror, huh? Imagine if mirrors can talk back to you, yeah? Holy crap. Testy, you would be in the face of such a pearl. Boy, I don't know what that means. I don't even know how to say it.
But isn't the purpose of a mirror to make adjustments to one's appearance?
Exactly. But I can speak back to you and tell you freaking suck, okay? Lucien, go away. I'm mad at you. As he speaks, he grabs hold of his belt. I have to over my eyes in disgust. Come on, girl. Ugh, I've got eyes. Oh, man. After a few moments, I hear the sound of chuckling on the other side of the mirror. Opening my eyes, I see the princess already changed into different clothes.
You're a lot more fun than I expected.
Did she see him naked? Well, Mirror-chan, you saw me naked. Oh. He observes casually as he opens the door and walks out. Shit. Thank you. As the days go by, I find the prince to be a very curious character. He either spends all his day away from the castle or else spends it reading quietly in his room. He still has no manners, however, and has not once invited me, the lady of the castle, to dine with him. The only improvement, I suppose, is he now changes pants out of my line of sight. What? Not knowing what he sees in those books, my curiosity gets the better of me, and I take to reading them while he is out, helping myself to some of his snacks while I'm at it. I'm just gonna step out of my mirror, just read what you're reading and eat your snacks, like just another normal day. One day, just as I am chewing on a snack and flicking through one of the books on this table, there comes a squeaking sound. The door opens. Uh-oh. I fly back into my mirror at the last second. I remember the half-eaten slice of apple pie and grab it with a twig. Bing! It's mine. The prince enters. Seeing the open book on the table, he walks over and picks up a piece of broken twig between his fingers. God damn it, my twig! Oh, shit. The twig is a part of me. If he takes it, I am in trouble. Oh, really? I am in trouble. I wait until the prince is distracted, writing something at his table, before sneaking out of the mirror and moving in to retrieve my twig. Suddenly, there is a faint sound come from the direction of the window. Uh-oh. A figure dressed in hunting gear drops soundlessly from the windowsill onto the floor and approaches the prince, knife in hand. Ooh, I duck out of the way and look on in disbelief as an assassin has come to take the prince's life. Oh, shit. Should I warn him? While I am thinking, the intruder reaches the prince and is poised to strike. The prince still seems oblivious as I reach out a limb towards him. He speaks.
Take care of him and you can have the twig back.
Okay. I'll make a deal with you. You take care of him, you get your twigs back, okay? What, Prince Lucien? Aww. The assassin just stands there, staring stupidly ahead. I agree to his terms. You owe me, Baka. The branches burst out of the mirror, wrapping themselves around the intruder and hurling out the window. Oh, he hits the ground hard and starts screaming, oh my God, I've just been destroyed by 3 branches. Oh, it really is cursed. Oh my God, what the hell is wrong with that mirror? His scream fades into the night. I clap my hands together and look at the prince. He's gone. Now, about that promise, I don't think he's going to give it that easily, right? In a flash, I am in the prince's side. Calmly, he opens up his hand, revealing the broken twig. He actually gave it back? Huh. I reach out my hand to take it back. The last rays of sunlight fall onto the open pages of the book. My curiosity rekindled, I point to it. I did you a big favor just now. How about you help me finish that story? Yeah. He looks at me blankly for a moment and smiles.
Very well.
Okay.
After many trials and tribulations, the prince finally found the princess who had been trapped inside the castle by the magic mirror.
Oh, well, we found her.
And they lived happily ever after.
I don't know, the way he said that makes it seem like, oof. The prince closes the book and turns to face me.
That's it.
That's it.
Do you like the ending?
I do. I shake my head. No. The story's portrayal of the magic mirror has really pissed me off, but I intend not to give a shit. It's boring. What? He pauses for a moment, then returns the book to the table and folds his arms.
Isn't it time you went to sleep, little demon? Now that your bedtime story is over?
First of all, little demon? Huh? And second of all, bedtime story. Reluctantly, I get up to leave, but I don't feel so well. I stagger a little. Looking down, I notice my toes look transparent. Uh-oh. The mood conjured by story time has evaporated without a trace. Feeling downcast, I slip my toes under my skirt and speak softly. Your Majesty, would you be willing to make a bargain with me?
Bargain? What kind of bargain?
Okay. His eyes met mine. He is clearly fascinated by the idea. So maybe she's going to ask him to help me not be a damn tree anymore? What if I helped you get back to the palace? Oh. He doesn't reply immediately. He appears to be hesitating.
Seeing as how you know so many things, answer me one question.
Okay. What is
Do
it?
you know my name?
Do you know my name? Yes, I do, silly. I tell him, your name is Lucien. You are the first in line to the throne. On the day you were born, fresh snow covered my what? Well, the first in line to the throne. The scientist Lucien, first line to the throne. Well, take me with you. From that day on, the queen would ask me the same question every day. Who said that? But I could but I could only ever give her one answer. The fairest of them all is the prince who now stands right before me. Candlelight flickers, casting shadows on the pictures of the wall. Lucien smiles and speaks.
It seems that question was far too easy for you. I'd like to see what you're capable of.
I take a deep breath and force myself to reply patiently. Ask away. I cannot tell a lie.
My first question is, you sure do enjoy sleeping the day away, don't you?
Oh my god, I am silent for a moment. I wasn't expecting him to ask me a question about myself. He looks quite serious, as if he really concerned about the quality of my sleep. True, that's why I chase away anyone who disturbs my slumber.
My second question is, why don't you like this story?
Good question. I don't really want to answer him, but I have to keep my word. Because the story is full of nonsense. What? I never took a Hime hostage. I would never break up a pair of lovers, and I certainly never ate anybody.
And my third question is,
don't be greedy, okay, Lucien? Lucien arches an eyebrow slightly.
you should be happy to answer this question. If you're going to help me, what are your conditions?
Ooh. Feeling a bit guilty, I lower my voice. There is only one condition. It's very simple. You must promise me the day you return to the palace, you'll walk through the woods and pick the apple in the deepest part of the forest.
That's all?
Really?
I just have to pick an apple?
I grunt. He doesn't say anything else. He just nods thoughtfully. Don't you want to know why? Is it because it will break her free?
I think I already know the answer to that, considering the slice of apple pie that seems to go missing from my plate.
Shit, he got me. You think I'm silly. I know the queen framed you, and that's why you're stuck here. Oh, I know the secret of every noble in the land, and I know how to prove the queen framed you. Just tell the king, and he will let you return home. Lucien leans back in his chair, as if giving a serious consideration to my words. After a few moments, he raises his eyes to mine.
Are you lying to me, Miss Mirror?
Are you lying? So, no. My heart skips a beat. I look him straight in the eye. From the moment we strike our deal until the moment it is done, I swear I will not lie to you. I think she's telling the truth there, not including the things I do not say. I look away, feigning calmness, but behind my back, I clasp and twist my hands together.
Then let the agreement commence.
Okay.
May our arrangement be a happy one, until your secrets make their way back to the court.
Okay. Sure. Let's see. Lucien, I broke that teapot you like. Let me make you a wooden one instead. Let me make you a wooden one, okay? Lucien, get up. The stars look so lovely tonight. Uh-oh. Lucien, the queen sent more assassins after you. I tied them all up and hung them out in the hall. Lucien. After making the agreement, I had to admit, there are better things in the world than hiding inside a mirror all day and sleeping. Spending time with Lucien for one thing. He was teaching me to write with a quill. He read stories to me while I slept, and even made me cups of tea to drink. Aw, if I am the most knowledgeable magic mirror in the world, then he must be the most powerful prince in the world. No, in the great hall, a string of assassins hangs down from my tree branches. They are all looking at me, fear in their eyes. Oh my god, there's a magic mirror that's brunching me, man. Well, I look over at Lucien proudly, but he doesn't respond. I clear my throat several times. Lucien, I saved your life again. Tonight before I go to sleep, I want an extra story and 2 slices of...
No.
No! Why not? Oh, he cuts me off and turns to me. He pats me on the head fondly.
It's okay. You don't have to do this sort of thing again.
Oh, we don't?
Hanging them up there like decorations, and even tying a bow. Well, it's not very ladylike, is it?
Well, we're a damn tree, aren't we? Who's a lady? I'm a magic... Oh, okay, she's a mere that sprouts branches, bro. What the hell you want us to do? The most terrifying demon in all of the world, Lucien. Don't touch me, bro. Also, I'll decorate you too, man. I just wanted to decorate the place a bit. If you don't like it, I'll get rid of them. Muttering to myself, I wave my hand dismissively, and the branches holding the assassins unceremoniously fling them out the window. Oh my god. Suddenly, there is a fierce burning sensation inside my chest. My hand clutches at the spot. With great effort, I raise my head and look towards the open castle gate. Oh no, someone has taken one of my twigs from the castle. Uh-oh. Fuck off account. The power of the applewood curse racks my body, trying to hold it together. I glance down and see my body looking even more transparent. Lucien notices the change in me and frowns.
Something wrong.
Does he not know? I'm fine. I shake my head and and hold on tight to my fading hemline. It is getting worse and worse. At this rate, I'm going to vanish completely before the end of winter.
You look a bit pale. Can I get you anything?
I don't know, Lucien. Can you give me my twigs back? Seeing the concern in my eyes, his eyes, I can't contain myself and blurt out, Lucien, oh no, could you go out and get that apple for me now? Lucien pauses for a moment, his dark eyes resting on my face.
Of course.
Oh. Without asking why, he turns and starts to walk out of the castle. I stare at him, my heart a maelstrom of emotions. Just as he is about to step over the threshold, I send my branches out to grab his hand. Don't go. I was only joking. No, she is clearly not joking. Lucien looks surprised, but quickly his expression changes into a smile.
Sure. Let's go back.
Oh.
The tea should be ready.
Oh. The night is silent, tucking my cold fingers under my armpits. Oh, is it because her body's fading away or something, right? I tiptoe out of the mirror. With practiced ease, I walk over to his head and pull aside his bed and pull aside the drapes. Moonlight spills through the great window into the sleeping prince. His breathing is even, and his eyes flicker under their lids. Lucien, you won't mind. I carefully climb onto bed and lie down next to him. Yes, please. The air is freezing, so I lift up the blanket and slid underneath, curling my arms around his waist. Contentedly, I close my eyes. Okay. Yes, I like. Over the last few months, and the nights have grown colder and colder, and I started to desire human warmth more and more. Up until that moment, I had only lain beside him, but the night is so cold, I can't help wanting to be just that little bit closer. He feels warm and soft. I close my eyes and exhale slowly. Suddenly, my frozen wrist is caught in a vice-like grip. What are you doing to me? He is awake, frowning. He asks me a question.
Are you unwell?
Do we look unwell? Clearly. Oh.
You've been running over here to sleep, and standing closer and closer to the fire every night.
Oh. His dark eyes stare into me.
Tell me, what ails you?
We're fading away, bro. What does she... I struggle to get out, to return to my mirror, but he holds me fast from behind. What are you doing? Let me go.
Don't tell me then. That's fine, too.
Oh, his words are whisked away on the cold night air.
Good night, Miss Mirror.
Oh, when I wake up, Lucien is already gone. I jump out of bed and go in search of him. Weird, he's not in the courtyard, not in the study. Could he have left the castle? Could he have went to look for the Ringo apple? I stand at the castle gates and remember the pain I felt that day when part of me was taken from the castle grounds. Better wait for him inside. I take a few steps and then stare at the doors. For some reason, I think of the assassin sent by the queen. What if they took him? He's such a bookworm. There's no way he could stand up to them. The thought sends a shiver of fear through me. Feeling abandoned, I run towards the threshold. My body trembles as my hand touches the door, but in my mind, I think only of Lucien in danger and picture his always smiling eyes. I clench my teeth, shut my eyes, and run the hell out and look for him in the woods. Scorching pain explodes in my chest, 1,000 times worse than the last time, and I feel the last of my power draining away. I hesitate for a moment before staggering off down the path, following Lucien's familiar scent. As I reach the edge of the applewood, my feet come to a halt. Lucien? Oh... Did you look for the apple for her? Black clouds cover this neck of the woods. All is cloaked in dark mist. Holding the apple in his hand, Lucien examines it carefully. Hear my footsteps. He turns and looks at me, surprise on his face.
You're awake.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Don't ask. Lucien, what are you doing? He smiles. He smiles faintly.
While you were sleeping, there was a message from the court. Those little secrets you told me about found their way into my father's hands. The queen is no more.
Ooh.
Our deal is half done. I am about to complete my half.
Okay. I want to stop him, but the curse has stolen all of my strength. My legs turn to jello and I collapse on the ground. I don't want the prince to see me like this, please. Lucien catches me before I hit the ground and wraps me in his arms, holding tightly onto his sleeve. I struggle to speak. Lucien, our bargain is over. Everything goes black and I lose consciousness. The last thing I see is the shock in Lucien's eyes. Oh my God, bro. When I come to, I am back in Lucien's room. I throw off the blanket and sit up. Lucien is sitting across the room from me. No candles are burning in the room. The swollen moon hangs low above. That is the weirdest way to describe a moon, right? I don't know. Low above the treetops outside, illuminating Lucien's elegant form. Oh, I don't know what to say. Lucien speaks first, his words slow and deliberate.
You can't just cancel an agreement. Even if you are a magic mirror.
So even if we just disappear, can we still cancel? I did not. I want to explain, but fall silent, not wanting to admit I have been fooling him all along. Lucien doesn't wait for me to explain. He shifts in his seat and folds his arms.
I am leaving tomorrow.
Oh no.
If you still wish to cancel our agreement, then I will respect your wishes.
No. Lucien is going? I open my arms, my mouth. I want to tell him not to go, but I swallow the words. After a few moments, I speak. My voice is quiet as a mouse. Could you read me a story tonight before you go? Ooh, my answer seems to annoy him. Exasperated, he stands up and walks over to the bed. I get up, thinking he is about to read to me, but he pushes me up against the side of the bed. Well, you could push me all day long, boy. He leans down and runs his eyes over my face. He picks up a handful of my hair in his hand.
Look, even your hair is beginning to fade.
Oh, crap.
At this rate, you will disappear before the first rays of morning light.
Oh, no.
Do you still refuse to ask me to pick that apple for you?
Oh, he sounds very mad. For good reason, I guess. Yes. He seems genuinely angry. After a few moments of silence, I look up. Lucien, you should have asked me more questions before you agreed to my terms. For instance, why did I want you to pick the apple in the deepest part of the forest? I pause briefly before continuing. Picking the apple in the deepest part of the forest would lift my curse, but at a price. The power of the curse will infect you, turning you half demon. Well, turn me half demon, please. I'll be with you. I lower my head, too ashamed to look him in the eye.
But didn't you promise not to lie to me?
Oh, shit. You never asked about the consequences. Anyway, I am telling you everything now, so you will know that I am honest. I am an honest magic mirror. I put a brave face on it and nervously wait for him to speak.
I have another question.
Well, what is it?
Without the apple, what would happen to you?
Disappear? His gaze is so intense. I cannot bring myself to lie to him. I would die. Oh.
So, in order to save you, what must happen?
I'm gonna assume that maybe we have to feed her the apple, and why would he get cursed, right? He sounds deadly serious. The prince must be paid. Oh, the price must be paid. You must pick the apple. A little smile plays across his lips. Looking up, I see him turn and light a candle. I finally notice what he is holding, and my eyes grow wide. You already picked it? In the candlelight, I see the marks of tree branches on his flesh, sure signs of demonic possession. Why did you help me? And did you know what would have happened? Yes.
I helped because I want you to be the first thing I see when I get up. And the last thing I see before I go to sleep.
Oh, of course he would do something like that. Lucien looks at me calmly, the crescent moon reflecting deeply in his eyes. His bright, beautiful eyes. I am dumbfounded. The scorched part of my heart seems to dissolve, replaced by a sense of sweetness. You're serious?
I am.
Oh.
I won't lie to you either. That's why.
He gently places the apple in my hand, my love. Oh, so that's what this picture represents. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. An invisible force draws me back into the mirror. The transparent parts of my body start to recover and the branches are coming over him, bro. I look out from the mirror and see Lucien there. He's smiling at me. His voice as gentle as feathers. What?
Welcome back, Miss Mirror.
Oh. Seeing his old smile, totally unchanged, I hesitate to ask him, Lucien, won't you regret it? No, because he would have not done this then. Oh no, I don't regret nothing. I'll turn into a tree branches with you.
Maybe you should wait a while before asking me that.
I just realized Lucian's licking that apple too, bro. It's like they're both gonna eat the damn apple. Will it count? Me? Looking into his eyes, I finally take a bite of the apple. In that instant, branches exploded forth all around me, revealing my true form, horned and terrifying. Panicking, I try to conceal my horns and claws, but someone touches me on the head.
I have one last question.
Ooh, lay it on me, bro. He pauses and smiles playfully.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
I charge out of the mirror and into his arms to stop him from asking. No more questions. Lucien pauses, then places his hand on my back and speaks softly.
What I was going to ask you was, do you think anyone will still want me now that I'm half demon?
Oh, I'll take you. I don't care if you're half whatever, bro. His question catches me by surprise. I search for an answer.
When we made our deal,
Oh,
you said you would never lie to me.
oh my. He gently reminds me of of my promise. The clock strikes again. I shudder. The impulse takes me. I let down my claws and stand before him in my truest of forms, finding his eyes in the man in the darkness. I want you from now until the end of time, Lucien. No, no, no. Oh, that was an awesome story. I loved it. I loved it. It says, imprisoned in the castle, I was awoken up one day by the exiled prince. He seemed to have accidentally broken the curse that trapped me here. I made an offer to the prince. I would help him to return to the palace, and he would help me to break the curse once and for all. The prince didn't agree immediately, but instead he asked if I knew what his name was. Lucien. The prince and I came to an agreement. I drove away many hunters sent by the queen to assassinate him. As time went by, the prince noticed something's wrong with me. I wanted to conceal our agreement, and the prince forced me to reveal my secret. I cheated because the cost of completely breaking my curse was, yeah. Oh. I love this story. That was awesome. He sounded awesome, bro. He looked amazing in that costume too. Prison date. That was amazing. Thank you. You see, this is why I wish we could change his pose, bro, because we can't do so. That was a beautiful date. I don't know. What did you guys think? I really, really enjoyed the hell out of it. So, yep. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Actually, I wasn't going to make this video. I was originally going to go after phone calls, but I wanted to at least do one date, and that would have been perfect because I got a shit ton of phone calls to do. Like, why are some of them blacked out? Yeah, we have a lot to do. So yeah, I will see you in the next video. I'm not going to read all the phone calls. I'm just going to pick maybe like 5 and just read them. So yeah, see you in the next video.